about doing free groups and why they're important to our business. Did you just hit record?
Yes, I did. Is that okay?
Awesome, because I forgot.
I'm pretty sure April.
Anyway. What's that?
I said I'm pretty sure April would be mad if we didn't.
Maybe. Anyways, okay, so the reason we do free groups is, yes, in our business we want people to get challenge packs. We want them to get involved with buying Shakeology, getting something that is on home direct, because that's how we build our business. That's how we build our income. But just posting what we're doing for our workouts and what we're doing to better ourselves doesn't always drive or draw attention to what we do and try to get people interested. So what we do is we create value. We create content and groups for people to join so that they can get a little bit of a sneak peek into what we're doing, or they can kind of try what we're doing without really getting fully invested in a full-blown workout program, or a full bag of Shakeology or Performance Line or whatever. So these little groups that we do, the clean eating groups, I've done ones that are like specific for like different types of clean pizza, or healthy tacos, or just ideas. I did a group once about how to fix things around your house. It was kind of like a do-it-yourself 101 kind of thing, and I honestly had nothing to do with health and fitness. It was literally just drawing people's attention to my page. And that's the main thing about these free groups, is just drawing attention to what you're doing. And the more free content that we put out there as coaches, or just as people, like I said, it doesn't even have to be about health and fitness all the time. Just getting people's attention to your page is the key goal for these small groups. So I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about the team-wide group that we're doing. It is going to be on the 15th of April. It is a clean eating group. So it's basically going to be the Clean Week group that Beachbody has. And you can talk about this a couple different ways. One, you can promote just the workout side of this. You can invite somebody to this group. They can get a week of workouts through the Clean Week program. They don't have to pay for that at all. It's actually, you just sign up for it, you create an account, and they can get the Clean Week workouts. But we want to encourage people to try Shakeology, because that's what works for us. That's what is kind of like the driving force behind a bunch of our business. So there's two ways you can promote getting them Shakeology, and it's only 5 days. So it's not like you're buying a full month supply of Shakeology. They can go onto the website after they create an account, or you can share a cart with them for the Clean Week thing, and it is $30 to get 5 days of Shakeology. You get the workouts. You're going to get a week of clean eating recipes, and you're going to be added into a group of, basically it's a small challenge group for us. So we're going to talk about health and fitness. We're going to talk about support, just kind of creating a small community. And that's the first way to get into a Clean Week challenge group, or a free group, sorry. The second way is, if you already have packets of Shakeology, not like the big bags, but like the individual packets, you can actually say, hey, I have so many spots available, depending on how many bags of Shakeology that you already have. And you can say, hey, I have, say, 5 spots available for people to join this group. You pay me $30 and I will send you Shakeology and get you into this group. Or if you don't have packets yourself and you need to get yourself to Emerald, you can actually sign up your spouse and get them a box of packets of Shakeology. Yes, so you're putting money into your business by signing up a spouse. But you can use those packets to sell people Shakeology and get them into these clean eating groups. So really, you're putting money out, but you're also getting a return on investment by having people buy Shakeology directly from you. Let me look at my notes here real quick. Jess, do you have anything to add just from that?
No, I think it's a great thing. I know that when I signed my husband up, we sold all of the packets his first month. So you know, great way to make your money back. People interested.
Right. I don't know if any of you guys follow Keith Callahan. He's one of our top male coaches in the business. I was in a Push to Diamond group with him a year or so ago, earlier last year. And one of the things he said is that really, as a business owner, to get a return on your investment, and you need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in your business. And one of the easiest ways to do that is buying some more product and just honestly carrying around packets of Shakeology with you. So no matter, like, you can talk to somebody at the grocery store, you can talk to somebody at the library, at church, or you're getting your hair cut and somebody's like, hey, somebody always talks about this head of hair. Like, no freaking way. Like, within the past 2 years, I go to get my hair cut and they're like, you have really nice hair. Like, what do you do? And I say, well, I take care of myself and I drink Shakeology. And they're like, what is that? And I'll be like, damn it, if I didn't have a purse on me, I would give them a thing of Shakeology. I don't carry a purse, so I don't have Shakeology on me all the time. I should have it in my truck. But, like, really, just starting conversations and being able to have those packets with you is such an awesome way to talk up what we do. And, you need to actually have some of these things, or you should have some of these things on you, so that way, whenever you're engaging in conversation, you can be like, here, this is what I have. Try this. This works for me. I love it. I drink it every day. And it's really that simple. Like, you're not pushing something in somebody's face. You're not making them buy it right there on the spot. But it's really just an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your company. And it's one of the easiest ways to be able to talk to people and get them interested in something.
Absolutely. I keep Shakeology in my desk at work, in my car, in my purse, house. I take it with me on vacation. You should take it everywhere. So, because people love free stuff, and when they try free stuff, I'm like that. If I try something free and I love it, I'm gonna buy it. So
absolutely. Like, I love going. Anybody else go to Sam's Club or Costco on the weekends, and like they have like those free samples up for like the foods, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna try that one. I'm try that. You can seriously have lunch at the store for free. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I do that all the time, but it's happened. But like, you go and try these things for free, and you're more likely to buy that product because someone's like, here, try this thing. Let me tell you a little bit about it. And, you try it and you like it. If you don't, no harm, no foul. You didn't buy it. It's free. Same thing goes with what we do. I've started carrying around those little Energized packets, and like giving them to people that I'm working with, or like customers that I'm currently working with, like at their houses. Because I always drink Shakeology, and I always drink Energized at somebody's house while I'm working there. One, because I like it, and two, because I want somebody to eventually notice what I'm drinking without me having to say, this is what I'm doing. So let me get back on the topic here. Like, getting people into free groups is honestly super easy. Like, you're not pushing something in somebody's face. You're not being like, hey, I really want you to buy this thing because it's going to get me money. It's going to get me, I'm building my team. They're like, this isn't about you. This is about creating value for somebody else. You're trying to find a way to help somebody else at the cheapest way possible, because there's tons and tons of other things that people can try besides drinking Shakeology and working out with us. So how I usually invite somebody is like, hey, you know what? hey man, I'm getting ready to do this Clean Week program. I am really focusing on nutrition for an entire week. I have this group that I'm starting right now. I want to see if you would be interested in doing it. There's, free workouts, or there's also, a way to get 5 meals for that week. Is that something that you would be interested in? And I'm trying to work on my wording on some of these invites, so it's not like giving them a yes or no answer, as it is like, let me give you a reason to say yes. I've been trying to word things like, hey, I'm trying to do this thing, and I would really like if you were interested in this. I saw you made a post the other day about needing something in your life that makes you either happy or healthy or just something. Would you be ready to do this with me? Like, I think you'd be really awesome. I think this will really help you. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing up so much today. It's not Anyways, but anyways, inviting into a free group is super easy because there's no pressure. Like, I think a lot of us kind of get into our head, like, if somebody buys a challenge pack, they can get into this group. Like, there's like this idea that, like, there's a larger price tag involved with it. Getting into a free group, especially this one, is super easy because you're not really asking somebody to buy something. They can get into it. They can buy the Shakeology. They don't have to buy the Shakeology to get into the group. It's just, here's some content. Here's some really cool advice. Here's some really nice tips. And here's an option for you to try something for 5 days that is really healthy for you and can actually jumpstart you on your health and journey fitness. So just think about different ways that you can word an invite that sounds like you, that isn't salesy at all, and it is easy to talk to people about free groups. And getting off topic about this group coming up on the 15th, I really like doing those like focus free groups, like the pizza group that we did. I think I ran it with about 4 other coaches, and we actually made a menu for all the different pizzas that we're going to have that week. We're like, who else loves eating pizza? Like, if you would eat pizza every freaking day if you could. We want to give you different ways of eating pizza that are healthy, that are easy to make for your kids, picky eaters, all those kinds of things. So we did like cauliflower crust pizza. There was one in there that was like naan bread with like a white Alfredo sauce that we picked from Fix8. There was like taco pizza using like a whole grain tortilla shell. There's even one with like a mashed chicken crust, which I didn't think was going to be good at all, but it was really good. If you can find that recipe, try it. Trust me, just do it. But those free groups draw so much attention to what we're doing because it's a fun way to engage with people. Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Absolutely. I was just trying to find something that I could have. I'm the same way. The free groups, the way I invite to the free groups, because I get a lot of success from running them, is that I just tell people how much fun it would be to do together. People don't want to feel that they're doing this by themselves. If you're going to invite someone to Clean Week, I recommend doing the Clean Week workouts with them and kind of the Clean Week is fun. I like the Clean Week. It's a good jumpstart if you feel like you're stalled out in your own journey. But that's one of the things I do. And I was just trying to find out how to screen share. Greg, do you know how to screen share?
I
Okay.
think.
There it is. Oh, I spent like 5 minutes trying to figure that out and I couldn't. So I wanted to show you. So I don't get as much, I guess, response when I post about it. I still post about Clean Weeks and, do a big emotional post of, have you ever felt like a time when? And then kind of talked about my journey with PCOS and the things that I struggle with. And then I talk about having a free week that we're going to be doing this to motivate each other. The new thing I've been doing is, do you guys know about Unfold? It's an app on your phone. Greg, do you use that?
No, I haven't used it yet.
Unfold's pretty awesome. So I downloaded it. April had recommended it to me. And so the new thing that it saves, you make story projects for like your Instagram or Facebook stories, and it saves them so you can reuse them if you want. So I have this one that Liz and I are actually running our own Clean Week in a couple of weeks. So you'll see us posting about it. If you want to copy, steal any of the stuff we do, absolutely do it. But I just shared a bunch of our coaches in our team and what they've done, and just kind of talk about how amazing they are, talk about how pretty they are, and that it's a community and that we believe in each other. And then I shared you, Greg, committing to simply showing up for ourselves, and just kind of really talking up the community, because for me, that was what attracted me to Beachbody. And then the last thing I did is said, I'm happy I chose to work on me for once, because I couldn't imagine life any other way. And I said, who wants in? And then there it is. And I think this dancing llama is hilarious. So that's why he's there. But I always share my success story. Any of you in here are more than welcome to share any of my photos that you want. I know most of our team is okay with that. Greg, you're okay. I hope you're okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like anything that I post up there, go ahead and share away. I'm not ashamed of anything.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm proud of what I've done. So I found that for my challengers and my free week people that they really liked it's not out in the open. So I've already had 7 people. I just posted this like 3 hours ago, and I've had 7 people tell me maybe or I need this. And the biggest thing that I learned about story posting too in the last few months is to make sure that both options in your polls are positive and can start a conversation. So it's not no, not right now. It's maybe. What's this all about? So it can kind of spark a conversation. So that's really worked really well for me. I don't know if any of you have tried that or not, but I've been using my stories a lot more. So cool. So then, other than that, I reach out to a lot of my good friends that I have fun with, especially if you're a new coach and you have some friends that are just kind of fun and it kind of like you personality-wise. You can reach out to them. I'm doing this for a week. Let's do it together. I need you. I need you to help me. I need you to support me. I know a lot of my friends have done that, and then all of a sudden they're seeing results, and they're pretty excited about that too. So that's been kind of fun. So those are kind of the 2 ways I go about inviting. Just I make it so it's no pressure, pretty easy to get into. And then the most important thing about being in the group once it starts is that you're active as a coach. I know April's going to post a bunch of the stuff for us, and it's going to be great. That takes a big thing off of our shoulders, but just making sure that you can also like kind of, comment on the post and say what you're doing and tag the people in there and whatnot. Does everybody in here know how to sign someone up for Clean Week? No? Yes? Yes? Okay. Well, I don't know. Cool. You good? I think Casey and Jamie probably do too. I'm going to run through it really fast. Jessica, I don't know if you know. But all I'm going to do is you just jump onto your share a cart. So if you go here and because I know that when it's going to make me log in again. It's been too long. Sorry.
Can you screen share that?
Is it not shared anymore?
Nope.
New share. Try again. Thank you. I will go back then. Is it sharing? Can you guys all see my screen? Are we good? Cool.
Oh, I might have been on a different Zoom page. Sorry.
That's okay. All right. So you're going to go to your coach on just a regular Team Beachbody, not your coach office. You're going to go to the Share a Cart tab here. And it's going to make me log in again because it's been a minute since I've been in there today. Oh, sorry about that. Oops. Oh, good. Now you all see my password. You want to sell stuff for me, go for it. Just kidding. Okay, anyway, so you'll go into a new enrollment. I'm just going to type my husband in here so that you can see. And then he'll pop up as a coach. Okay, cool. So if I wanted to enroll him, I would go to the fitness program tab. You're going to scroll down to the Beachbody On Demand. And you're going to scroll all the way over to the one that doesn't have anything with it. This one really confused me when I did my first Clean Week. So you're going to check the 3-month membership. It's going to show up as 0, and you'll add that to the cart, and then you'll share your cart. And we all know how to share it, I think. But I'll go through that again just in case. You can copy a link. I always send an email, and then I copy a link because it'll say copy shareable link once I send this email, and then I send this to them in their messenger. Okay, pretty simple, pretty easy to do. Now, this 3-month membership will auto renew, so I make sure that I tell them in a voice message that it's going to auto renew and to kind of wait until, like, I always remind them to cancel it after the auto renew. I don't know if you guys do that or not, but I definitely do, mainly because I want them to have the year because the year is the most cost effective. It works out to about $8 a month. I was just doing the math for somebody that was working on a gym that costs $10 a month, and it's $8 a month to do Beachbody On Demand. So I always tell them, if you want to get the best deal, maybe don't auto renew, those kind of things. Amy, did you have a question?
I was just gonna say that when I forgot whose call we were on, but they were showing us how to do like enroll without like you don't need a card or you don't need to sign up for anything. So there was a different tab for that. And that's how I've been like going. So then that way they won't have that, hey, you need to, and then they get mad at you for like it going, even though you gave them the disclaimer. April had that on her page when I forgot what call it was, but she had a walkthrough on that one. I don't know if they're different, like if it's just
cool. I'll have to look into that. I've never done it that way. So I've always just told them, and I make sure that day, that like 2 days before they would renew, I just get in contact with them and say, hey, don't forget to cancel. Here's the chat. Just jump right in there and they'll cancel it out for you. And it's been successful with that. But if there's an easier way, I'm always open to learn for sure. Greg, do you know that non-auto renew way?
The non-auto renew for BOD membership?
Yeah, so I always enroll them as a 3-month member at $0, and then it will auto renew, so you have to cancel it. Amy said there's a way to do it without doing
that. You can actually, there's a button, it just says enroll without purchase.
Oh. Okay. Well, I learned something new. Thanks, guys.
It would have been like right underneath your first like share cart. Right before you typed in the person's name. Or no, wait.
It probably,
I don't know. I'll have to bring it up, but
that's okay. Well, thank you.
Sign the person up right before you send get into like the next page of like where you would send them like a challenge pack or something. There's a little button right before you click that says sign up without a purchase.
Oh, well, I learned that today. I've been doing it the hard way. Cool. Okay, so thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. The last thing that I kind of have on my list that I wanted to talk about is making sure that you follow up with your challengers that come in that weekly group, making sure they see how they do, weighing in, those kind of things. I do that kind of private message with them. About 2 days before the group ends, I start talking to them a little bit more about how their week was and what they thought about the workouts and what their favorite part was, those kind of things. Most of these people, I knew what they struggle with, either the nutrition or the exercise more by the time that I got them into the group. So I would be able to kind of focus more on, are we going to go with Ultimate Portion Fix or 2B Mindset or those kind of things. So I typically get about 50% of the people. I'm still working on that kind of, getting people from the clean weeks. Most of them end up with BOD and then they jump into the challenge group. And I make sure to let them know that the challenge group is very similar to what we do all month. So most of them will love what the energy and the excitement. I know that Amy and I were talking about how it's just fun to watch people's posts and how exciting they are. And it's kind of sometimes fun to see their people's styles and whatnot. And it's kind of the way challengers feel about the groups because they don't know what a challenge group is. And we want to show them the excitement of a challenge group. I know when I first started my journey in the challenge group that I did, that was the reason I succeeded because I had to check in every day and do those kind of things. And it was one of the reasons that I continued doing what I was doing. So making sure that you follow up and you don't just throw them into the group and then don't talk to them for 7 days. That's really important because they are there to be there with you and kind of check in with you and those kind of things. Cool? Do you guys have questions? No? Are we all comfortable with the free group?
So I'm already doing the April 8th one.
Mm-hmm.
Should I also then like just do another one on the 15th, or do you think I should like space it out?
I do one a month. Just because of the way I put my posts, I schedule like challengers in the beginning of the month, and then I move into coaches. It's something I learned from my upline April. So it kind of goes with my flow. Like the last week of the month, I start talking about. Liz and I always run our own on the second week of the month. So you'll start seeing us post a lot about that coming in the next few days because it starts in a week from Monday. So you'll see a bunch of that come in through. But we run one. Use the team one. It's great. I used that for a long time, so I felt comfortable running one myself. And there's a lot of really great information on on your Coach Online office. They have a nutrition guide, they have workout guides, they have all kinds of cool stuff. So use that. Then we have that ebook you can send out too to help people get interested in. If you don't know what that is, there's like a nutrition ebook that April had created for our team. I think it was April, or maybe a few different coaches had created for our team. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, great question. Jessica, did you have a question?
I don't. I was just going to say I don't have any questions.
Cool, cool. Are you guys getting excited? How are we doing with like invites in general? Good.
I kind of sat down today and was like more scheduling, like making the time so I know what I'm going to do each day. So
Good, good.
like putting that in my alarm in my phone so that it tells me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The other thing that I did about my follow-ups and is that I make sure I tell them that I can get them a discount if they sign up as a discount coach. I just call it discount member, and I always talk about CM's Club and Costco and how you would pay like those kind of fees to get discounts on products, and that works really well to kind of bring discount coaches in, because then you, all of a sudden you're Emerald really fast. So you can be Emerald after 1 week with this Clean Week pretty easily. Anybody else? All right. Well, if you all want to take a picture so we can share it on our stories and talk about how awesome we are. I can take the picture. I can't guarantee it'll be great, but I can try. So let me stop recording before we do that.